Today we're going to compare the Nuna Triv LX and the Bugaboo Fox 5 Renew, two terrain-capable strollers that have quite different advantages and disadvantages with relation to child comfort, ease of use, longevity, and driving characteristics. And beginning with the Triv LX, the model clocks in at 10 kilos and folds down to 42 by 58 by 68.5 centimeters with the seat attached. It can carry 22 kilos in the seat and 10 in the underslung shopping basket. When it comes to child comfort, the LX's seat is adjustable between a nicely upright position and a newborn acceptable near-flat recline, while size-wise, it has an inside width of 31 centimeters, a length for the sitting surface of 96, determined by adding up the lengths of the backboard, baseboard, and leg rest, and a total longer length of 104 when folding down the leg rest and using the front frame mounted footrest. These are decent measurements overall, though I would note that while the backboard is on the longer side, 52 centimeters, the canopy is flush with the seat back, which may make headroom a bit tight anyway for taller toddlers. As far as other aspects of the seat are concerned, the LX's textiles are premium feeling and well padded. There's ventilation both in the canopy as well as via a large mesh window in the seat back beneath a removable liner, and the harness is easy to use with no rethread shoulder straps and a magnetic buckle. With regards to sun coverage, the LX's canopy is adequate for the most part when extended, though I'd note that there are uncoverable mesh panels in the extended section that will still let light in, and also that, when the seat's fully reclined, coverage may be a bit insufficient for newborns. For the newborn period, in addition to just using the seat, the LX comes with post adapters that are compatible with car seats from a variety of brands, and the model also has a few bassinet options available. Moving on to parent comfort, the LX's handle is adjustable between 98 and 109 centimeters in height, while the shopping basket is decently sized and easy to access due to its wide entry point. With regards to folding, the LX has a very easy setup, involving only flipping the seat forwards and yanking up on the central strap to fold the model down to a self-standing package that's easy to carry by that same strap. The LX can be folded with the seat in either facing, though I would note that it's a little more compact when the seat is reversed as opposed to facing forwards. As far as the feel of using the LX goes, while the chassis isn't loose in its connection points right out of the box, that combination of being relatively full-sized but still lighter weight makes the model feel pretty fragile, with a propensity to bend and strain quite a bit when steering or curb popping, especially when used with an older child. At the same time, the LX's wheels are quite large, 11.5 inches in the back and 8 in the front, and suspension is also nicely noticeable, which allows the model to make it over stuff like harder cobblestones or traverse off-road conditions that one would normally need a heavier and more durable stroller for. And while this can be a positive thing if you just need this ability occasionally for shorter periods, it's important to note that overdoing use in such conditions, in my opinion, is likely to lead to rapid loosening of the chassis. Moving on, the Fox 5 Renew weighs a heavier 12.3 kilos and folds down to a larger 45 by 60 by 90 centimeters with the seat attached. It can take the same 22 kilos in the seat and 10 in its underslung shopping basket. When it comes to child comfort, the Fox comes with both the seat and bassinet included and attachable to the same frame. The seat has a fixed bucket design that doesn't recline flat, though the position is still comfortable for napping, while the upright position is more or less equally as vertical as with the LX. With regards to dimensions, the Fox's seat is a smidge wider at 32 centimeters and has a longer length of 110 when both the canopy is raised up and the leg rest fully extended. And here I'd note that even though the backrest is slightly shorter by a couple of centimeters, the fact that the canopy can be raised makes for a lot more headroom overall, and also that the longer length is not reliant on a front frame mounted footrest, making the Fox more comfortable in the reversed position for older toddlers than with the LX. As far as other aspects of the seat are concerned, the Fox's textiles also have a quality, durable feel, and while the model doesn't have ventilation built into the backboard, there is a large mesh panel in the canopy, which also extends much further than the LX's, providing better sun coverage. The Fox's harness is 5-point, as opposed to 3 on the LX, and is not magnetic, which makes for a little more effort when buckling in my opinion, but it similarly has no rethread shoulder straps, as well as being set up in such a way that the belts hold themselves out from the seat back, so that you don't have to fumble for them under your kid. For the newborn period, again, the Fox comes with a bassinet included, and there are also car seat adapters available that are compatible with the same variety of brands as with the LX. Moving on to parent comfort, the Fox's handle has a wider range of handle height, from 92 to 108 centimeters, while the shopping basket is larger and even easier to access. The Fox can also technically be folded with one hand, though the process is a bit fiddlier. The folded package is somewhat more awkward, since the seat frame doesn't fold in half, and the model's heavier weight and larger folded dimensions make lifting and packing it away really a two-handed job for most people. That being said, on the positive side, the Fox at least similarly self-stands and can be folded both with the seat in either facing, as well as with the bassinet attached, which isn't doable with the LX. When it comes to how the Fox feels to use, it has a significantly stronger, more substantial feel, and unlike the LX, is built sufficiently sturdily to handle all-day, everyday use on foot in rougher conditions without risk of wearing down too quickly, where even better suspension, as well as slightly larger wheels, 8.5 inches in the front and 12 in the back, make it much better for longer off-road treks or handling snowy winters. So which one of these should you get then? From the perspective of build quality relative to cost, the Fox is hands down a better choice in my opinion. Though that noted, the truth is that these models each serve a very different niche, with the Triv LX's lighter weight and easier fold, making it a better model for parents with heavily car-based lifestyles, where its large wheels provide a bit of versatility for different sorts of outings, even though its weaker build makes it not a model that should be used all day on foot. While the Fox 5 Renew, on the other hand, is too large and heavy to comfortably accommodate most car-based lifestyles, but is ideal for life on foot in a rougher environment, with its better durability, increased storage for shopping or carrying day trip gear, and better terrain capability for dealing with snow, old-style cobblestones, or lighter nature hikes. In any case, we hope you found this video interesting, and if you did, please subscribe, as a sort of support really helps us to continue making videos in the future. If you'd like to know more about either of these models, we have standalone reviews that go into a lot more detail, and links have been added in the description. In addition, if you're currently shopping for a stroller, we have a buyer's guide on our Patreon page, which lists a wide range of models that we recommend, with a lot of technical and lifestyle related information. You can find it by following the link in the description as well. Thank you.